Hi friends, it's your art teacher, Miss Barnett. And in this week's lesson called Beauty in Nature, we've been learning about how artists look at nature and use lines and shapes to recreate nature and show its beauty. So today we're going to make a line print. And a line print is when you use a piece of cardboard. We're going to press it and dip it, tap, tap, tap into paint, and then press it onto the paper to make a mark. Super cool. And I would love for you to try to make an abstract tree. So we're going to think about the trunk of the tree, the branches, the parts that come off the tree, and then the leaves. You're going to get a piece of cardboard like this. This is 4 inches by 4 inches. Each table will get 3 colors. You'll have yellow, red, and blue in these little trays. This will help you make sure you don't get too much paint on your printing tool. You're also going to get a piece of paper to work on. Remember to write your name and your teacher's name or your class code on the back of your paper. So gather your material. We're going to gather our materials in a minute, but first you're going to watch me make one so you know how to do it. Let's get started. All right, friends, before we get started on our big paper, I wanted to show you how to use the cardboard tool. Now we're going to, with a piece of scrap paper. So you're going to be making a line print. What you're going to do is dip the edge of your cardboard, dip the edge of your cardboard in paint. Just like that, you see it? Great. Then you are going to press the cardboard onto your paper just like that. You could make a vertical line, horizontal line, diagonals. You could even make some cross shapes. So lots of different lines. What do we notice about all of these lines though? They're all straight lines. We're going to use straight lines today. So I want you to think about and plan where you want to put some lines to begin to make your tree, and think about how they're going to change direction. We could also make shapes with our tool. I'm going to try a different color. I'm going to try red. I'm still dipping just the edge. Let's try making a square. Ooh, cool. We could make a triangle. We could make a rectangle. So I want you guys to think about how these lines are going to cross and what shapes they're going to make when you're making your tree. Now that we've practiced and you know how to use the tool, I'm going to go ahead and get started on my big paper. Why don't you watch? We could make the paper, if you have a big fat tree, we're going to make the paper horizontal. If you have a tall tree, we're going to make the paper vertical like this. I think I'm going to make my paper vertical. All right, I'm going to speed up the tape so you can watch me work and we'll get started. Here we go. All right, my friends, here is my completed line print of a tree. I thought about if I wanted a taller tree or a wider tree. If you wanted a wider tree, we could put our paper horizontally. If we want a tall tree, we're going to put our paper vertically. I planned the shapes. I thought about, the biggest part, and I put the biggest part, which is the trunk, down first. Then I added lots of different lines for the branches. I thought about the distance. Some branches are wider and thicker, and some are skinnier and thinner. And I added lots of different colors. I really like how it looks. I think yours are going to look really great too. I can't wait to see what you do.